My name is Rafa of Happy Accident Studios, and welcome to the first playthrough video of the Lymbus demo. For those hearing about it for the first time, Lymbus is a game we've been working on for the past 2 years as a two-man game development studio, and it's a real-time roguelike deck builder, which is a sentence we came up with to, bait game journalists. Real talk though, this is our love child byproduct creation of about 2 years now. It marries our enjoyment of deck builders, unusual combos, and trading card games, and the screen-shaking fun of bullet hell roguelike games. What we really wanted to do is create a mechanically unique experience here. Definitely not something for everyone, but something that scratches a part of your brain that maybe we haven't scratched before when you try out these different roguelike or deck builder games. It's a bit of an unusual one, so here at the first day of Steam Next Fest, we really just wanted to drop a quick gameplay video to show you what to expect in our demo. You can actually get it right now on Steam at tinyurl.com/enterlymbus. That's all lowercase. We'll drop the link down there. But yes, so this demo includes the entirety of the first of 3 stages that will release with the main game, Trepander's Bridge, and this goes all the way up from the first room all the way up to the first mini boss and the first boss of the game, so quite a substantial bit of content. We also have about a third of the cards and booster packs in the game in this expansion or in this demo, so there's already a lot to play with in this alone. Anyway, I've done enough talking, let's start a run. So right here at the top, you're going to be able to choose a starting character. We have our classic base character, and we have a speeder, and we have a number of different ones, some of which will be available in the demo, some will not. You unlock these as you go on with microtransactions. Just kidding, no. You unlock these with in-game currency, but you will need materials from different future areas, not all of which are accessible in the demo. So right now, we'll probably start with the base class. Let's launch. Alright, here we go. Typical Lymbus experience. So this is our tutorial area, shows you a bit about how to play the game, and there's a lot going on screen, so we might want to follow this. This is a quick map of where we are, so area number 1. And you can see here that we have a quick system, left click to select the card, and left click to use that same card. So if I were to slash, for example, all I have to do is select that and slash. Same thing with the shoot here or the scatter, which is a bit of shotgun. You just select that out and click to shoot. Simple, right? We have a number of different kinds of cards. So we have some red attack cards over here. We have some blocking or parry defensive cards over here, and I'll show those off once we get into actual combat. We also have some quick keys here for the pro gamers out there who love a good shortcut. These are tiles. So this is one thing about our game. We wanted to combine movement and resource management. So over here is a card draw tile. So you'll notice when I step on that, you just instantly draw a card and it blanks out for a while, like over there. And over here in the yellow is a wit tile. So this is our mana system, as you can see on the lower right. And this dictates how we play our cards. So you can see slash here has a cost of 1 wit. There in the upper left corner. So when I play that, my wit goes down to 2. But if I step on this, I instantly refill up to 3. So just quick mana. Here we have a bit of a trading dummy. Of course he insults you. Gotta have that. Thank you, Hades. And you can sort of attack him just to get a feel for how different attack cards work. Anyway, let's get down to business. So over here, in every room, you're going to be presented with a selection of different exits you can use. And exits have a preview of the rewards the next room will bring. Choose wisely. You'll notice that we don't label this because we're lazy. The real reason why is we wanted to have a mix of teaching you the game mechanics through instructions like these pop-ups and also having some stuff be discoverable. We were inspired by classic roguelikes like Binding of Isaac that don't quite explain what every item does, but allow you to gain mastery over the run. Anyway, we'll go for this syringe-looking thing over here. This is actually a speed booster, spoiler alert. So we will get this reward once we clear the room. First, we gotta fight all these guys. Okay, let's start off with a few shots. There you go. We have a number of different kind of enemies to have a mix-up in combat. We have a few projectile shooters. We have this annoying enemy called Lymbus, so it's a really interesting tower. And we have a bunch of smaller ones we can walk around and slash these different projectiles at. This paint guy is actually quite interesting. You can drop 3 colors of paint, red and green. Those hurt you as you saw over there, but they also have different effects on the board. So a red paint trail will actually slow you down when walking, and a green one will you slip inside. Here we have a parry, so let's try that. Okay, that was a fail. Let's try to block this up. Clearly, we've been working on this game for like 3 years, we still suck at it, that's fine. So there, with scatter one, get right up and shoot it. A lot going on, and we expect it to be pretty hard the first time we run. After a few, it gets really fluid. I think that's where the fun comes in. Here we have Dash. This card is very emblematic of the side philosophy of this game. You'll notice that it dashes and things, so for no mana. So this is a card that makes you move in the space and also gives you a card. So for us, cards in hand and movement are two of the main resources in this game. And we feel like this particular Dash card, which is one of our most basics, really sets up what a lot of the different cards do. Anyway, here we go. We got our speed increase, move faster, and you'll notice that after getting that, we do move a bit faster. Every room, you also get the draft, the choice of cards. So we have a few unique booster packs here. When you open them, you get a slight preview of what might be inside. These can have way more than 3 cards, but this gives you a flavor of what the pack is about. So let's try grabbing this Ratcaster's Requiem. Love a good rat. And what that does, it rolls us 3 random cards from inside the booster pack. So we have Charge, which is like a dash and strike. We have Bury, a graveyard archetype card that grows in damage depending on how many cards are in your graveyard. Good with cheap cards or things that let you cycle through the deck. And we got Cheese. You'll notice that Cheese here has a special status called Pinned. So every time you open a booster pack, there's a chance to get a card with a free modifier. In this case, a pinned card always starts in your opening hand. So if you have something that's part of a combo, it's a perfect thing to put a pinned upgrade in that. Later on, there are also going to be ways to upgrade these cards already in your deck with these upgrades as room rewards. Anyway, let's take this Cheese. Love is a good cheese. As you can see, when you fire that off, get a free rat. Got a rat buddy right there. Anyway, let's choose our next update. So we do have the option to cut the card, and that block hasn't been doing much work for me, so I think I will take that. Again, we only get the upgrade after. First, I'll actually try to land the barrier. So another card that's only possible this type of game. Perfectly want to time that, and as you saw, we both dodged the damage and also sort of did a few bench damage, just few damage. So you can see that it's quite easy to get cornered in this area. We decided to bridge, show as many smaller and bigger segments where you really have to do your best not to get pinched by smartly conserving dash cards and other movements. So the thing about dash is that it is free and draws you the cards, so you option to cycle. But sometimes you want to hold that in hand, and it's sort of that real-time decision making that I think is very special about this game. Yeah, got a fire right there. Okay. We're gonna try to take it all the way to the first boss by the way, but depending on how much I suck today, we might only make it halfway through to give it a shot. Okay, here we go. Get the cheese ready. We're gonna cheese him. There, rat, straight up to him. Did what damage? He is hero. So these specials are a bit meatier. We got Sweet Oblivion now. We can select the card to unburden, so I will be taking out block because it's not helping me much. And now we get to draft a new card. So we got a choice between Petrol Wars and Ratcatcher's Requiem again. Let's go for something a bit different with the Petrol Wars back. This has a bunch of offensive moves. So we got Skewer, which is Spear 4, Dash, and Spear 4 again. We got Charge, which dashes and spears 4 shocking damage. And we got Wall, with a special keyword here, Sinister. So you'll see that Sinister, with his cool tooltip here, applies if a card is the leftmost card in your hand. So you'll notice that you draw cards to the right of your hand, and we wanted to make that matter. So if you get the Sinister card, which I will draft to show it off, it doesn't do anything special until you get it to be the leftmost card in your hand. So if we play the Scatter, you'll see it's highlighted. It now has this special effect where it can attack twice. Just like that. And hopefully it comes in handy. Okay, we're a bit hit, so we will take a healing room right over here. Our room structure, we are in room 3, slowly ramps up in difficulty as we go along. So you'll notice that for the first few, we just had a slightly increasing number of enemies per room, generally the same guys. As you get further into the run, further into the stages, we will go with more special enemies there, and really a bigger variety of challenges that you find. Again, this demo just includes area number 1, and admittedly, it does get a little crazier after there, but we wanted to keep this demo to really to show off the core mechanics of the game without throwing the whole book at the player. So we'll get a mana tile there and try to scatter these guys. Ah, he's got a nice 2-for-1. And we get a free heal. Up to 80. Hey, what we got? Assassin's Attempt and a Peaceful Picnic. By the way, you can also choose not to add cards if you want to keep it thin, but let's try Assassin's Adept. Okay, we've got a bit of a fun one over here. You can spawn Knife or two, but I am a gambling man, so we will take Gamble, which randomizes between 1 to 7 damage on draw. And every time you draw it, you get a new chance. So slightly better than a Slash in some situations mathematically. You'll notice our room reward here is locked in, and that's because every 4th room gives you a power-up that you can kind of build around for the rest of the run. So let's walk into the power-up station over here. And immediately you got Loud Mind. Whenever you draw a card, it pulls 1 damage. Pretty good, but our deck is certainly built around drawing cards, so we'll try to reroll, and the first time it's wrong side, we start tilted, which is a status position that makes you heal and take double damage. You'll notice we can re-roll again for 15 life this time. We're at 80, so not too bad. We'll actually try that out. Dashing Slasher, now we're talking. So this card lets you dash whenever you slash, and slash whenever you dash. And what that does, I'll just show you in a bit. But we do have a number of cards that slash, and now it is free dash. So it turns all of your attack cards into free abilities and all of your ability cards into damage. This here will increase the rate at which I get wit and mana, help you move faster overall. We'll take that. Okay, so you'll notice on the second half of the levels, we now have some stage hazard. There's a little yuck pink fire here on the stage. And we have to watch out for a free dash upgrade, because that could actually run us into fire. Didn't consider that one. You'll notice I have a lot more mobility and some free damage coming your way because of this dash and slash that we're going on. We'll actually parry this. Oh, got both of them with a parry. Pretty cool. You can see if your deck comes together just right, you can clear a stage very, very quickly. Might actually make it to the boss this time. Okay, got the faster wit, and let's see what packs. Oh, we got lucky and have 2 uncommon packs over here. So we have Vanguard's Vow, which is a defensive sort of pack, and we have Inconsolable Grief, long title. This is a graveyard style deck, so similar to games like Magic the Gathering, the black or the blue color, which cares about building up your graveyard. We have a similar archetype in this game. So these are mostly build-arounds, and this is a generally useful deck, just to prevent yourself from taking more damage. Presently, we're at a bit of low health. I want to get as far as possible, so we'll take Vanguards now. Let's see what we got. Interesting. So we got Riposte. This gives you /2 damage and armor 1, and it's 1 stack of armor that can deflect 1 instance of damage, whatever the amount. It expires after 6 seconds though, so you gotta use it or lose it. We wanted to let armor actually let you play more aggressively, as opposed to in other deck builder games where you generally armor up and just wait for somebody to hit you. So that's something a bit different about how Lymbus works. So these are all armor cards. Clearly this is better because it has a free pin. And here we have Mobilize, which is interestingly dash and armor too. So instead of drawing a card, it's free, but gives you free armor instead of a free card. We'll actually take this pinned armor so that it comes out in your opening hand. And you can see that we got Nile Store here. So unfortunately, I can't demo this right now. This is a special shop or a secret shop that lets you exchange these pink tickets that you can get other places in the run for special scratch and win cards. This scratch mechanic is something we just added to the demo. It wasn't there in the first iteration, and I'll let you read it, but best you try this for yourself. You'll notice you can also buy special room rewards, stack up room rewards from the special shop. We don't have any pet tickets, so no deal. We're gonna have to skip this one for now. Okay, and it's gone. So we have a number of different things. We actually have a very interesting thing here, which is the repeater. I'll show you what this does if I clear the room. Here we go. You'll notice this guy's blue. That is because of our glitch. Just kidding. This is one of our modified enemies, which increases in probability of spawning near the second half of the stage. So what this does is it gives them a buff, like more health, stack shield, makes them slightly more vulnerable. We got a treasure bug over here. He doesn't really add value. It does give you some nice treasure if you kill him. So now we got the double vision upgrade, and this allows us to tack on a free double vision or duplicate effect onto one of our cards. That'll make it so when that card is played, you get a free proxied copy into your hand. So ideally, you want to get your favorite card in the deck. Right now, Dash is looking pretty good because it's free, so you get immediately Dash twice. That's a pretty good deal. We can also do Slash for more damage. I might be into the Riposte I got earlier just so we can get some extra armor. I will actually choose that. And yes, you can double modify cards just for fun. So we'll draw that in the next room. Do we want to get a card here? Diesel Picnic or Scavenger's Hunger? We'll try this out. Interesting. We got Bite. This has Frenzy keyword, so when it hits an enemy, you get an effect. In this case, you gain 5 life. Life gain is pretty rare as a recurrent source in this game, so this is quite a valuable card for extending your run. And over here, you have Siphon. You parry an enemy attack, and when you parry, you become buzzed or upgraded for 10 seconds. You'll notice that this card is corrupted, which means it's removed its mana cost. It's completely free, but when you play it, you discard your hand, which usually is a downside, but if you build your deck right, again, like a graveyard deck, it can actually be a powerful combo. Anyway, we'll skip this for now. I actually am interested in the Bite, just so that we can get a few extra points of life that might help us survive. I will also go into the life upgrade room here. Okay, let's try it out. Okay. Starting off with a few slashes. There we go. 3 dashes. Parry over here. Armor and dash out with a few slashes. So, you might be wondering how I read these cards so fast. I actually have a lot of defense memorized, and we tried to make that as easy as possible by number 1 coding the cards. We've also made a lot of card names in 1 word at most, and kept the effects very simple. The idea is once you just really have to take a glance at your hand, maybe you can start, and you'll have an idea of what you've drawn. Okay, right here we have up life capacity, so a bit of survivability. We're in room 7 out of 11 to get this first area boss, hopefully we make it. And I actually don't want anything from here because our deck is quite trim and I don't see any good backs, so we'll skip that. Okay, for this one we just have 2 choices, cut a card or sort of upgrade our mana. To see if we want to cut a card, I actually check our menu so we can see our plugins, our current upgrades here. We also check out the deck. Is there anything not pulling its weight? Okay. Admittedly, the slashes and shoots are not living up, especially if we have some better cards in the deck, so I probably want to go for the cut to make it more consistent. So we'll grab this room reward over here. Here we go. We'll parry here to start. Got her. I hate this guy. I suggested it inside him, so I can't play it, but I hate this guy. Okay, got for your post from the choppy effect. And then we'll try to go down here where you're not going to get enemies. Cheese this guy. Then we'll scatter here. This dash is on the slash one. And shoot it back. Hopefully it's the last enemy, but I think it is the spot. Dash over here, parry, and shoot. Shoot again. Very nice. Sweet Oblivion, I will remove a shoot, just to make the deck a bit more consistent with the cards I want. Let's see what we have here. Bunker Diaries and Memories of a Dashing Slasher, the namesake of the upgrade we got earlier. I'll take a Bunker Diaries for some defense cards. Interesting, we got the block, don't want that. We have Siphon, which is a parry that gives us free Buzzed. I will take that just to show you what Buzzed does. And I am a bit of a coward, we're going to take a health upgrade again. Okay, we got a mini boss. So this is the triad, one of about 3 or 4 mini bosses that you get in the demo. These are sort of 3 regular Mr. Handsome enemies, but you'll notice they have this red line here in the middle. And, well, you don't want to know when you hit that. Just get damaged. You'll notice that when you kill them too, they stick around for a while. Yeah, it's quite fast. Our deck is a little stabbed, so we're able to kill them quite fast. It will take long distance loving, which is some ranged attacks. Sure, we'll take Mark. Hi Mark. So this shoots a 1 damage bullet, and Frenzy, if it hits, you gain 3 rage. Rage adds stacks of damage that get consumed in your next attack card. So basically, this combos with attacks that hit multiple times, so you can buff him up. Interesting. You'll notice over here we actually have a challenge room. And what this does is that it adds a little spiciness to your next room. And if you clear that, you get a ticket that you can spend at this upgrade store over here. So let's try that out. Bad call. It's a bit of a challenge room, and we have this challenge guy here who's a bit invincible for sure. Thank you, Dark Souls. Essentially, this guy will keep chasing us and keep attacking until we clear the stage, so just another hazard to get through. But if we clear it without dying, then we will get a ticket that we can spend on some pretty powerful cards. So we really wanted that risk reward, and I think I have taken on too much risk. I'm just gonna bite you in the ass. No pun intended, we will try to fight and gain some life. Okay, I'll play a little more conservatively. We are just at 12 right now. Okay, might be able to make this. We will aggressively use our shield cards even though we don't use shield yet. And the idea behind that is hopefully we can get a free pass for next hit. Not looking good. Oh. Okay, got a bit greedy, misplayed. So there, that is a demo of a run in Lymbus. We made it 17 minutes, just one room before the boss. Probably could have made it if I didn't get greedy, but there you go. If you want to see more about the other cards in the demo, the boss level, other secret things we haven't showed yet in the demo, because there are a bunch, please do consider clicking the wishlist in Steam. Again, that's tinyurl.com/enter Lymbus, one word, all lowercase, to try out the free demo. We're going to leave that up for a while, but please do try it in Steam Next Fest. If you've already tried the demo and you like what you see, please, we would appreciate a quick Steam review, just 5 minutes of your time, and it will do a big job at getting it out to more people. Finally, if you want to join the community and join the development of Lymbus, join our Discord. I'll drop a link in the description. If you want to jump in there, we are constantly taking feedback on bugs and feature suggestions for the games. So we want to be a part of this development from the demo to the first full release, and after that, we are very happy to have you. We're planning to line up some events like bug reports, some make the card challenges, and other fun stuff, previews of things to come with the game. So yeah, join us in the Discord. Keep playing cards, keep misplaying cards, keep running around, I don't care. This is Lymbus, and we hope to see you around the demo. Rafa out.
Keep pushing your luck, and you'll go bust.